Hello there, Libras, and welcome to your reading for the month of July. Monthly reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising. Also, I'd like to tell everyone that you can check your moon and your rising signs to get a more complete picture. Something that's a little more personal to your chart. You may hear some details in one of the others and connect, and it may resonate more with you. So, what resonates with this, take, and what doesn't, just don't. It's a general reading, so it might not all. And then you can check your other, your rising, your moon, and you might find some more messages for you there. And with that, we'll get started with Libra. Libra, you got the mouse. It's an earth energy there with the mouse for your spirit animal message. And that is the mouse can be very detail oriented and busy, but also can be small minded, nitpicky, and nervous. So, which of those energies are you going to choose to have with yourself? Detail oriented and busy, or are we going to be small minded, nitpicky, and nervous? I just don't know. So, this is about being busy and fixing things and preparing and organizing and scrutinizing. But in the mouse energy, the personality, it doesn't notice when it's gone too far. And then soon they begin to have a limited and fearful vision of life and try to control every detail, which can be quite painful and exhausting for the people around the mouse. So they can be a pest like a mouse, nitpicky. This energy could be causing some of you to feel kind of like fearful and nervous about life right now. So we'll get into more of that. But that might be an energy you're experiencing right now for whatever reason. You also have truth be told. So there may be some things that you're not aware of, and the truth of something or something you've been wondering about, that's going to come out, and the truth is going to come out here in July for you. Someone's going to say something or do something, and you're going to see the truth of some situation, or you may be the one holding back on something, and you may be the one who decides to speak, your truth, and feel necessary to express yourself in that way, tell your truth, speak your truth. Or you maybe have been keeping something to yourself that you feel like now might be the right time to get that off your chest and tell the truth about it. So there you go. Either way, Rhodonite, find a way to forgive. So forgiveness, that's a tricky thing. Sometimes you're still angry and hurt and you don't want to forgive and you're not ready to. So whatever, you're not ready to, then you're not ready to. But you're being asked to, because when you don't, it's just going to continue to poison you and keep that toxic energy within you. Forgiveness is not about, doesn't mean accepting what they did or the wrong. It doesn't mean you weren't wronged in some way or hurt in some way. It's just you deciding that you don't want to keep walking around with that wound. And it's like that, I think it's a Buddhist saying, holding on to anger, and it is like drinking poison and expecting the other person to die. Well, that's why you are being asked to find a way to forgive, or at least let it go so you can heal, and so you can let it go. You do have the three swords there. So obviously you've been hurt in some way. Some of you, and you're also got this miserly energy where you're holding on to money and being miserly and being worried and anxious about not having enough. And so you're holding on and squeezing every nickel, till it screams. So, for some of you, you may need to be kind of careful with your money because maybe you really aren't in a very stable situation financially right now. So, being frugal and careful is one thing, but being frightened and anxious and terrified that, you're not going to have enough, that's where you need to calm that down and just sort of be careful with it if you need to and be smart, but just don't be freaking out about it all the time. It's not everything. I mean, we need money. I get it. It's a big major thing. It helps to pay the bills and keep a roof over your head. I get it. We all like to eat, but worrying and stressing, in other words, is it really is going to make you have any more money? So that's the point. Don't stress and worry constantly about it because that's only bringing on more of the same, and it can make you sick even and unhappy because you're just constantly worried. So be careful if you need to be, but don't be stressing about it all the time. I'm constantly focused on only that. You do have the Eight of Swords, which shows me you feeling stuck, bound, blinded in some way. You're not seeing clearly. You're not feeling free. You're feeling stuck, but the good news is that you have the sun right there. You have the sun right there, so you're going to get unstuck here. You're going to get unstuck. The sun's shining down. You're going to see clearly. It's going to illuminate everything for you, and you'll be able to see clearly. The sun card is a very positive card, so no matter what this is about here, there's definitely some good things coming your way and blessings with that sun card. So there's that. You also have the nectar. The nectar is the sweet nectar of life, right? This is about sweetness. This is about good things. This is about having what you need. It's about love and affection and just being, enjoying some of the good things in life and having that. So that's blessings there for you as well as with the sun. And you got the Page of Swords too, so that's more to energy that's going to help you to get clear, cut through that malarkey, getting a brainstorm, maybe new ideas and things like that, to coming to new and ways of working things out, new solutions to these issues that you might be facing with money and so on. You have the Empress, which is that Mother Earth energy, that fertile, feminine, fertile energy. She's the Empress. Whatever she touches is going to produce fruit and abundance. And it's also a very loving, nurturing kind of motherly energy here. So love and nurture yourself and take good care of yourself. Have that kind of energy for yourself and others. And this is also a card of abundance because she's fertile and everything she touches grows. So things will be growing and producing fruit, the nectar. You have some conflict and some disagreements, bickering, that kind of thing, maybe going on in family or work or amongst friends or whatever it is. There's some bickery, disagreeing energy here, and this feeling of being out in the cold, which you just said you're worried about money and stuff, so you're feeling out in the cold here, abandoned, sort of alone, in some ways and worried about not having enough. And but if you look here, this is a window. It's like a church window, and it's like a stained glass window. So there's hope in there, there's light in there, it's warm in there, you'll be welcomed in there. So I think that you're going to find that if you need assistance and help, you'll get it if you ask for it. And also that things, things are going to start to shift here for you because you do have that Sun card, that Empress card, that Nectar card. Getting clear with the truth. I mean, it's, sometimes the truth might not be what you want to know, but at least it'll set you free. At least you'll know it then. You won't be standing here blindfolded and tied up, because you don't know what's going on. So I'm going to get back over there to that Three of Swords, and let's just look at that. Why is the Three of Swords there for Libra? Well, you got the Ace of Wands there. So, I see that in this case as a healing kind of energy, a new, finding a way to forgive that, finding a way to heal and move forward and finding some passion, to start something new. And when you do that, you can move away from that pain and heal because you get yourself, your mind, and on other things, and you ignite that passion within yourself for something new, so that can help you to distance yourself from that past hurt as you start to build on something new. Because you do have a lot of positive cards here, blessings and healing. The sun's shining, you're growing, you're fertile. Oh, and another thing too, now, for some of you, with that Ace of Wands coming out and you got that Empress, some of you could be having a baby. I mean, some of you could be getting pregnant. Or as a couple becoming pregnant, and actually having a baby here in July, or getting pregnant, or find out you're pregnant with that Empress and that Ace of Wands. Like I said over here, you need to ask for help if you need it. If you need some kind of assistance, whether it's financial, assistance getting another job, ask for it, put, you gotta put yourself out there is what I'm going to say. You gotta put yourself out there and just try different things, and do things different ways. Maybe even like kind of, not the usual way you would go about doing things, but try some new ways of doing things. There's all sorts of things you can do, and they don't have to be the conventional things, to help increase your finances. Do some things on your own. Look at you with these swords. Okay, so you got that card on the sun there, but I still say that is telling me that you are worrying. You may be staying up nights worrying and stressing over some things, and you really shouldn't be, because it's going to work out in the end. Yeah, look at you. You're crying over the past, the spilt milks, spilt wines. You still have 2 full cups behind you. There's still plenty for you there. Plenty of blessings, plenty of things to be grateful for. And you're just kind of stuck in some way, but you're going to get moving here. You got that Knight of Swords. Once you get determined to move and get things going and improve them, they will. You need to make that choice to do it. You need to get up and get determined with that Knight of Swords energy and assert yourself and get yourself moving here. Okay? And stop being that pesky mouse over there. Driving everybody crazy around you and stuff. I hope that doesn't sound harsh. I'm just telling you what the cards are saying. I'm just the messenger. You know, because it did say that mouse could start to get on people's nerves with that energy. You don't want to be pesky little mouse, right? So get yourself determined and get some fire under your belly there and get moving. You got temperance, so you're gonna heal. You're healing. You're gonna have all the elements and things you need to mix them together and heal your life, heal yourself. All the resources you need, you have. You just have to decide that's what you want to do. Sometimes we don't want to. We get stuck in that, moment. We get stuck in that hurt and pain, and we don't want to let it go. And we need to let that go so we can heal, forgive, heal, and move on. This bickering, this feeling out in the cold and everything, and you have judgment, and then some of you might actually have a legal kind of situation that will come out fair in your favor, because that's the justice card and it's upright, and it should be a favorable decision if you are in some kind of legal situation. I wouldn't worry about it. It should be fine. Or you could just be being asked to bring more balance into your life. Inner balance, outer balance. Balance your time, balance your energies. Balance your time between work and play, between work and family, and that sort of thing. Just bring things more into balance for yourself. Let's get some more cards here for Libra. And look, you get this. So, wow. It's going to work out for you. You go into a bumpy ride here. It looks like you got some things going on that are unpleasant and hurtful, and you're healing from that. You need to find a way to forgive. You need to focus more on where you're going from here. Stop looking back. Stop worrying so much and obsessive thinking, and stand up worrying, and because you have the sun here, you have temperance, you have the Nine of Cups, that Ace of Wands, that Empress. So these are all good, positive energies here for you. The Nectar. So I really believe that you're going to work out whatever this is. You're going to choose to heal. You're going to choose to pick yourself up, turn around and look at the cups, look at what you still have, and start looking forward into the future and what could be, and start to enjoy. Make sure you go out and enjoy yourself sometimes, or just enjoy some simple pleasures like good food, something good to drink, have some ice cream, you know what I mean? Anything. Just the simple little pleasures in life. Listen to some good music, go to a show, go to a good movie, read a good book, stuff like that. You can't always just be stressing and being a little mouse here, running around, driving everybody crazy, being a pest, chill out, take some deep breaths, relax. I don't mean to diminish any real pain you've had when I'm saying that. It's just, I'm telling you to choose to heal it. We have to make a conscious effort in order to heal. We've all been through pain, and we all have to choose to heal. It's not easy. It's not easy things to do, but it must be done. But you, in your reading, you have some really great, you have that healing energy there with the temperance. You have the loving and nurturing empress, and she's fruitful and she can bring new abundance and fertility and things into your life. Um, you have this card. You have the sun, and you have the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is literally the wish card. I mean, whatever you're hoping to bring into your life, you have the power to do so. Just have to get moving on that. Focus on that. Focus on what you want, not what you've lost. Focus on what you have left, not what you lost. Focus on your healing. Focus on the future. Focus on moving forward. Focus on enjoying the simple pleasures each day, whatever that is, and you will start to heal and move forward in your life, and things will start to look up. Your finances will straighten out because you'll be more, ambitious and motivated, and start getting things going. So I'm going to say you're going to do fine. I mean, it might be the month of July might be a little bumpy, up and down, all around kind of thing, because it's a process. But in the end, I really believe with these cards that came out the way they did, that you will, with some effort, you know, and some faith in it, you and yourself, you can move forward, you can heal, and you should be great with this. With these two cards here, it's all positive energy for you, Libra. So this is just all full cups, abundance, love, friendship, all everything, and the sun, of course, shining on you, blessing you. So there you go. I'm gonna leave it there with you, Libra. I send you many blessings, love, light, and hugs, and I hope you have a wonderful July. Take care and be blessed.